Salutations, cadets! I'm your Commander Pika, and this is for the Season of the Witches Week 5 reset on September 19th, 2023. The seasonal story continues. Visit the holo projector in the helm to proceed. Unfortunately, due to the severity of the ongoing weapon crafting bug, Update 7.2.0.4 has been delayed to Thursday the 21st at the earliest. That update would bring the new Checkmate Crucible mode, Master Crota's End, the buff to Essence of Oversoul drops, and other bug fixes like the re-enabling of Pyrogale. The health of the game state is important, so squashing that crafting exploit takes priority. As such, many crafted weapon frames and perks have been disabled. So, to have fully functional guns, best to use normal drop weapons. Stay tuned to the channel and follow @BungieHelp on Twitter for up-to-date information. For the typical reset information, there is bonus reputation to be had in the Crucible this week, along with its rotators being Rift and Mayhem. Vanguard Ops has Arc and Stasis as the weekly active surges, and this week's Nightfall is the Devil's Lair with Strain and Solar Surges, Overload and Barrier Champions, and Overcharged Linear Fusion Rifles. Play this week to earn the Swarm Arc Machine Gun, with the Adept version obtainable in GMs. Check the description for a walkthrough guide and some tips. As for endgame pinnacles and farming, the featured raid is Vow the Disciple. The featured dungeon, which is free to play, is Prophecy, and the exotic mission is Vox Obscura, granting Dead Messenger and Season of the Risen gear. In Crota's End, the first encounter challenge, Conservation of Energy, is now live, which will award you another pinnacle. Master Mode has been delayed, so you'll have to wait to earn the Adept weapons. Over on Neomuna, the Vex Incursion Zone is in Ahimsa Park, the Partition mission is Ordnance, and the weekly campaign mission is Desperate Measures. Lastly, Dares of Eternity's in Loot Rotation 2, featuring weapons from Season of the Chosen. Now, onto the news. Let's start with charity incentives and cool cosmetics. To support our veterans, Bungie has created a charity Paratrooper Silver only emote with an IRL Ghost pin that gives access to the exclusive Lookup emblem when purchasing the pin from the Bungie store. All profits will go to the Bungie Foundation and Team Rubicon to support our vets. For you Amazon Primers, new swag is here. Most important is that Methane Explorer shader, which is brand new to obtain. So sign up and link your Prime and Bungie accounts. Now for last week's bombshell of a TWID. Come the release of the final shape, Legendary Shards will be removed as a currency. This is to simplify the game economy and remove a currency that has been unstable and difficult to balance due to several shard farm exploits over the years. How do you balance the cost of an item for those that have tens of thousands of shards or those that only have a few dozen at a given moment? But don't worry, you have time to spend them. Next season, Season 23, you'll see the removal of Legendary Shards as a currency for Monument to Lost Lights items as well as Ritual Engram focusing. Come the final shape, shard drop sources and other in-game costs with shards will be removed. This is still early days of the economy planning, so take these listed Engram and Glimmer costs with a grain of salt. Other changes to Glimmer and Engrams will also come with the deprecation of Legendary Shards. And to be clear, Legendary Shards are being removed, gone from your inventory. You won't be able to use them at all in the final shape. So use them as normal now, and I'll remind you closer to their removal to convert them to other valuable items. Also in the TWID, they went over a major buff coming to the Essence of the Oversoul drop rate in Crota's End. You'll be guaranteed 2 essences each week, one from defeating Crota, the other from beating each encounter in order. Additionally, you can then farm specific encounters for an improved RNG drop chance or complete a full run repeatedly for a guaranteed essence drop. Finally, they're adding a way for Necrochasm to drop, so to speak. Upon completion of a full reset run, you have the chance to get all Essence of the Oversoul in one large pile, so akin to having the raid exotic drop like other raids. So, farm away and may fortune smile upon you. Turning to PvP, that new Strike team is hard at work. They appreciate all the feedback and have a few updates on modes and sandbox changes. Coming later this season, 2 big nerfs to popular and oppressive PvP exotics. Antaeus Ward will now require full class ability energy to reflect damage, and upon reflecting damage, it'll deplete your class ability energy. Hunters, young Ahamkar's spine is being changed to grant grenade energy upon ability final blows instead of impacts. This will affect PvE as well, but until we get exact values, it seems more so for ability spam boss rotations. For add clear builds, it'll still be good. Coming in Season 23, so next season, SMGs will have increased recoil, snipers got a body shot damage nerf, AE on slugs and snipers are getting greatly increased, Peregrine Greaves will require more time in the air to activate, but is getting buffed significantly in PvE, and Synthoceps will see its extra lunge range removed, but Glaive Lovers will get a small walkback on the damage nerf. This is only a small tidbit, so expect more exotic armor changes. Additionally, Iron Banner will have a new game mode, Tribute, which is a variation on Supremacy and stations from the Relic game mode. as well as the return of the Dreaming City map Citadel. Keep the feedback flowing and expect more changes coming soon. Alright, now let's look at that vendor loot. Over at Banshee, his whole inventory is a bit weak today. Decent highlights are that Pizzicato 22 with Hipfire Grip and Swashbuckler, Contingency Plan with no distractions and Kill Clip, PvP Sanuna SI6 Sidearm with Feeding Frenzy and Headseeker, and that Retrofit Escapade if you want to buy them and spend your Deepsight Harmonizers unlocking it. Over at 801, her weekly shaders are Genotype Null 0, Karos Bronze, and New Monarchy Diamonds. And for you Titans, actually some great Planet vendor loot. Oddly enough, identical 66 stat roll items, a helmet at Devrim in the EDZ, and some legs at Failsafe on Nessus. Now, let's browse the Brightdust section of Eververse. Besides the typical emotes and chips, the stars of the show are the brand new Coleoptera shader and the Weist-inspired ornament for Wicked Implement. Everything will scroll on screen now. With that, enjoy a bizarre week in Destiny. With that crafting bug, expect some server wonkiness, game updates, and other issues. Remember to follow Bungie on social media to stay up to date. If the patch goes live on Thursday, then expect Master Crota to come out, its adept weapons, along with Checkmate and other fixes. When Master comes out, I'll then post a challenge guide so it has all the necessary information. And apologies, I've just been slow and exhausted, but I'm picking up steam, so hopefully some cool content coming soon. If you liked today's video and want more info on Destiny 2, then stick around, ring the bell, and hit subscribe. And if you want to meet other Guardians and learn how to raid, then join the Sundog Gaming Discord. As always, I am your Commander Pika. Be kind, have fun, and I'll see you on the battlefield.